was dark and stormy, but if you listened closely, above the thunder, you could hear two people, actually, they were two mice, singing. Their names were Jan and Dan, and they were folk singers. They sang in the forests and they sang in the fields, and sometimes they even got a job to sing in a nightclub.
Wow! No audience again!
Well, at least he liked us.
I think he's deaf.
The trouble was, nobody came to hear them, and that made the owner of the nightclub very unhappy.
Thank you. We wrote this next song.
Hold it! Hold it, hold it, hold it! No next song, you're fired.
No, you can't.
I can too. People don't want your kind of music anymore. They want to rock and roll and disco dance. Yeah, man, groovy, fabulous boogie. From now on, this is the rock club.
Dan and Jan were out of a job again.
Maybe he's right. Maybe we just better quit.
No, come on, you gotta believe. We're gonna star someday.
You mean starve, don't you?
No. Don't worry, I'll get some money.
But how?
You wait here. I'll be right back.
So Jan waited, tired, cold, and hungry, and just plain miserable.
A star? How can you be a star without an audience? If I were a rock star, people would listen. Oh, I'd give anything to be a rock star. Anything.
Suddenly, the ground began to shake, and the sky grew dark. A great column of fire and smoke shot out of the ground. When the smoke cleared, there stood a fat, smiling lizard.
Did you say anything?
It was Beelzebub, the devil himself.
Who are you?
My card, pretty lady.
Devil May Care Music Productions. Beelzebub President.
I like your style. Too bad you're not a singer.
Oh, but I am. I am a singer.
No fooling.
No, listen.
Fantastic. Different. What do you think, Wheeze?
Suddenly, out of the ground popped another creature.
Fabulous! Fabulous! Love it! Love it!
It looked like a sleazy weasel.
You've done it again, BL!
In fact, it was a sleazy weasel.
This is my associate, Wheeze Weasel.
I'm pleased to meet you.
My treat!
Can you really make me a star?
Can he? Is the Pope cat?
You've got everything that it takes. There's just one thing that might hold you back.
What?
If you don't want it badly enough.
Oh, but I do want it. Really, I want to be a star. Oh, please.
You talk me into it. Contract. Just our standard contract. Nothing fancy.
Fame, fortune, fans, gold records, concerts, world tours, your name in lights.
But what had happened to Dan? While Jan was reading the contract, Dan was standing outside a pawn shop. He had come to a terrible decision. Hard as it was, he would sell his guitar. At least they wouldn't starve.
Hey, Sonny. You want to buy a nice guitar?
No, I want to sell one.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Meanwhile, Jan was still reading the contract.
Take your time. Read it all.
Oh, I give up. Can I trust you?
As she watched, the lizard's face seemed to change and become very friendly and almost trustworthy.
Okay, I'll sign.
Right. And
Wheeze pulled out a pin, a very sharp one.
Where's the ink?
we always use blood. It's more permanent.
Oh, I don't know. Can't we wait for Dan?
Oh, sure. I'll be back next year. Come on, Wheeze.
Next year? Oh, wait, stop, I'll sign. Don't do it hard.
It's signed. Wheeze, give this little lady your personal attention.
You got it, Big L.
Jan? Hey, where are you? I got some food.
Too late, kid. She's signed with me.
Jan!
But Jan had gone away with Wheeze Weasel. She had signed the contract. She was going to be a big rock star. First, Wheeze bought her a closet full of fancy new clothes. Then, he frizzed up her hair. Then, he got her some new songs. Then...
What about a band? I know a drummer.
You got him!
I've got a song, this is my time for singing. I've got a chance, and that's all I can ask. 'Cause for today, this is what I'm doing. My kind of thing is gonna be built to last.
Jan!
Sorry, kid. No spectators. This is a rehearsal.
But I'm her partner.
Oh, yeah, of course you are. Yeah, sure. Look, we're just featuring John a little, you know? You don't want to stand in the way, do you?
No, I guess I don't.
Good. Here, go buy yourself a new string.
I've got a love, he gives support and affection. His kind of love has got me flying so fast. The more I go, the more I know about him. The more he loves me, and that's all I can ask.
You're on your way now, kid. Hey, all you freaky, funky people, I hear what you're saying. I dig where you're coming from, 'cause that's where it's at. Here they are, Funky Jan and the Animal Kingdom. #1 this week, next week, and every week.
Now she had everything. Gold records, #1 hits, millions of fans, and a great big house in the country where no one could come without an appointment, not even Dan.
She can't be bothered, kid. She's got an interview with Rolling Moss. You understand?
Sure. I just came to say goodbye.
Right. Of course you did. I'll tell her. Hey, have a good trip.
Tell me, Jan, how do you feel about your sudden success?
Well, I mean, like, being a big star it's really great, you know? It's like fabulous. Of course, it's lonely, too, sometimes.
Oh, that's nice. What are your big plans for the future?
Who was that?
Nobody important, baby.
What? But I'm sure that it was Dan.
But it was too late. Dan was gone. For good. But Jan was too busy to think about Dan for long. She had concerts to give, records to make, autographs to sign. Every day she became a bigger and bigger star, until one day, Wheeze brought her the most fabulous news ever.
Leaping amplifiers! This is the biggest thing ever to hit rock!
What is?
Fabulous! The Roxy Meadow Marathon! The greatest gathering of the greats ever gotten on, and you know who the #1 act is?
I give up. Who?
You are! You're at the top now, sweetie!
Yeah, but where do I go from here?
Don't worry. BL will find someplace.
All right. Are your feet in the seat?
This is your night, kid.
Have you got a smile as you walk up the aisle? All right. This is it. Introducing the superstar of super bands of all super time, Funky Jan and the Animal Kingdom.
Sometimes I is and sometimes I ain't. Just sweet love, honey, gonna make me faint. This is someone talking to you, and it's not just your radio. There's a tiger cat stalking you, and it ain't gonna let you go. Ooh, better. Whoa, 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 it's better. Can you hear me? I'm the one that wanted most to sing you songs. Now there's people listening, but something's missing. Can you see? Though there's people all around, I'm so alone. Without your loving, it all means nothing. Can you help me find my song? It used to be here, whispering right in my ear. Can you help me find my? Can you help me find my? Can you help me find my song?
Suddenly, high overhead, a huge hawk swooped into sight. It dropped lower and lower, blocking out the moon with its enormous wings. Nearer and nearer to the stage it came until it landed with a screech of claws. Jan could see that its face was the devil's face.
Who are you? What do you want?
I want you. We have a bargain.
No! I didn't mean that! Wait!
I've been waiting. Now it's my turn.
No!
The devil reached for Jan, but before he could grab her, she started to run. Quickly, she leaped off the stage and dashed into a field. She saw an empty water pipe. In there, she thought, I'll be safe in there. But you can't fool Beelzebub that way. No, no. In a wink, he changed himself into a creepy, crawly creature and slithered silently into the pipe after his prey. He came up closer and closer behind her. His muddy paw reached out, but just in time, Jan saw him. Out the other end she raced, and then she was falling, right into a river. She swam underwater as far as she could, The devil couldn't see her down there, she thought. But of course he could, for the devil had changed himself into a sharp-toothed shark and was swimming swiftly after her. Silently, he swam up behind her and spread his huge jaws. Luckily, just then, Jan reached land and climbed out, and all the shark's jaws got was a gulpful of water. On the shore, Jan found herself in a thick woods. Trying not to make a sound, she plunged into the darkness. The bushes scratched her and pulled at her legs. For a long time she ran, until she could run no more. Finally, she sat down on a root and listened. There wasn't a sound. She was safe now. She had to be, or so she thought.
Suddenly, the root began to move beneath her. She turned to see that the tree she was sitting on was in fact Beelzebub, the devil himself, in yet another disguise.
According to our contract, at precisely midnight of the night of her greatest triumph, the party of the first part, that's you, agrees to render up her soul now and forevermore to the party of the second part. That's me. Shall we go?
No, it's not midnight yet.
Technicalities, always technicalities. All right. You have until midnight to say goodbye to your friends.
If she has any left.
My friends. Oh, they'll help me. They will. Hey, you guys! Hey, fellas, wait! I need some help!
Sorry, Jan. The union man says you didn't pay your dues.
Here it is. Funky Jan, drummed out for non-payment.
It was no use. No one could help her. So back she went into the lonely woods.
Oh, what a dope I was. I just had to be a star.
In between sobs, she heard a guitar coming from behind a tree. Somehow, the song sounded familiar.
Oh, hi. What's happening? Hey, something to... Jan!
Oh, Dan! Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Me too.
Oh, it's really you. What have you been doing?
Traveling around, writing songs. How about you?
I sold my soul to the devil.
Yeah? What?
Yeah. At midnight, he's coming to get me.
Wow. That's heavy.
Oh, you'd better go. It's almost midnight now, and you shouldn't be here when he comes.
No. He can't take you. I won't let him.
It's too late.
No. I'll think of something.
Ah, right on time. Ready, my little dumpling?
I love it, Bea. I love it.
She's not going.
Hey, she's got to. She signed a contract. It's all down in red and white.
No. I challenge the contract. I demand a trial. This is a democratic forest.
Yes, I like it. I like it. You can have your trial.
We can?
On 3 conditions. 1, I supply the jury.
That's not fair.
Fair schmear. Take it or leave it.
Okay, you're jury.
2, I supply the judge.
Okay.
3, if you lose, I get both of you.
No!
I agree.
Wait, Dan!
You heard him. No takes back, no takes back.
Stop the trial.
Hear ye, hear ye. This court is now in session. The devil versus Daniel Mouse. Judge Weasel presiding.
Call the jury.
The ground split wide open, and 3 spooky spirits drifted up into the courtroom.
First juror.
Who's that? Richard Rat. He owned a record company that cheated its singers.
Second juror.
Who's that?
Les Leach. He was an agent who bled his singers dry.
Third juror.
Who's that?
Vicky Viper. She was a big star until she lost her voice. She hates everyone, especially other singers.
Call the first witness.
I call Beelzebub, otherwise known as me.
I object.
Overruled. State your case.
Is that your blood?
Yes.
Jury, what's your verdict?
I object. We haven't had our turn.
Dan pulled out a thick law book and opened to page 1.
It says right here that the defense has to have its chance.
More technicalities. Hurry up!
Hurry up! Hurry up!
I claim that this contract is no good because she was too young.
She was old enough to sign.
Right on! You tell him! Any more objections?
Yes! I claim this contract is no good because she was too small.
She was big enough to sign.
This is your last chance. Hurry up!
I claim this contract is no good. Just a minute.
Come on, man. You can do it.
Silence! Well?
There! I claim this whole trial is no good because there aren't enough jurors. It says right here you have to have 12.
That's right! And you've only got 3! I think we did it!
Quiet. That is a technicality. No one cheats the devil on a technicality.
The devil waved his hand angrily, and each of the 3 jurors suddenly divided into 4, making 12 altogether.
Finish the trial quickly.
Yes, sir. Anything more to say?
Wait. I do have something to sing.
Looking for something that there's no set way to find. You got to listen to your own second mind. You were afraid you wouldn't be strong enough alone. Now look where the music can take you if you let it go. Look where the music can take you when you're getting low. Look where the music can take you if you let it go. You had a chance to be a star in your own dream. Now you find that reality is better than it seems. You sold your soul for some rock and roll, but don't you see? Nothing beats inspiration, and inspiration's free.
Look where the music can take you.
Stop this. I'm warning you.
Look where the music can take you. If you let it go. Look where the
I say that music can save your soul, and a song from the heart beats the devil every time.
Crazy! I declare you free!
We agree.
Case dismissed!
Uh-oh. I'll tend to you later. So, I gave you a chance, and you beat the devil. Well, I've learned my lesson. From now on, no more Mr. Nice Guy!
Beelzebub, the devil himself, disappeared back into the ground with a huge roar of fire and a great belch of smoke.
You did it, Dan!
We did it.
And they did. They beat the devil. And if there's one thing that you should remember, if you're ever in a tight spot, it's that a song from the heart beats the devil every time.